The camera glides smoothly through the dense forest, capturing the rays of sun struggling to penetrate the thick foliage. The sound of the whispering wind echoes around, creating an aura of mystery and unease. As we draw closer, the contours of a colossal structure begin to take shape through the twisted trees. It's the abandoned family resort in New York, now shrouded in sinister shadows and dark secrets. As we approach, we can see the broken windows and the doors creaking on their rusty hinges. The air is heavy, tainted with the smell of mold and decay. There are no signs of life, only a deadly silence that envelops the place like a dark shroud. As our protagonists enter the interior of the resort, darkness closes in around them like a cold embrace. The sound of their footsteps echoes through the empty hallways, creating a sense of helplessness and vulnerability. They know they are stepping into uncharted territory, where danger lurks in every shadow. The walls are covered in stains of moisture and moss, while the crumbling ceiling lets sunlight filter through in distressing beams. It's as if the very place is sighing, mourning its state of abandonment and desolation. As our heroes venture deeper into the resort, the air seems to grow heavier, as if they are being watched by unseen eyes. Each step is taken with caution. Each noise is investigated with growing apprehension. Terror begins to seep into their minds, feeding on their uncertainty and fear. And thus, the journey to uncover the secrets of the abandoned resort begins, plunging our heroes into a nightmare of unspeakable horror and terror. What will they discover in the depths of this cursed place? Will they be able to escape before it's too late? The answer remains hidden in the shadows, waiting to be revealed. As the friends continue their exploration of the resort, the atmosphere around them seems to intensify. Each dark hallway and each abandoned room pushes them deeper into the unknown. They share nervous glances, trying to mask the growing fear inside them like a malignant weed. Their footsteps echo through the empty corridor, mingling with the sound of their ragged breaths. Every sound, every shadow, feels like an imminent threat, ready to pounce on them at any moment. Yet they press on, driven by a mix of bravery and morbid curiosity. As they advance, they find evidence of the resort's tumultuous past, broken furniture, faded photographs, and abandoned toys. Each object is a piece of the sinister puzzle they are trying to assemble, a window into the horrors that unfolded here. But even amidst all this depravity, there is a macabre beauty in the abandonment of the place. The sun filters through the broken windows, casting distorted shadows on the peeling walls. Nature seems to have reclaimed its territory, transforming the resort into a dark and mysterious ruin. As they continue their journey, the feeling that they are not alone in the resort intensifies. Occasionally, they catch fleeting glimpses of figures in the shadows, hear distant laughter echoing through the empty corridors. But whenever they try to investigate, they find nothing but chilling emptiness. And so, the friends continue to explore, each step bringing them deeper into the heart of the nightmare. What else will they find in this cursed place? Will they be able to escape before it's too late? The answer remains hidden in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. As the friends continue their exploration of the resort, the tension in the air seems to become tangible. Every step is taken with caution, every breath held in anticipation of the unknown. It is then that they find something that chills their hearts with terror: red footprints, fresh like blood, scattered across the floor of the abandoned bathroom. A shiver runs down their spines as they observe the disturbing marks. What could have left these footprints? Are they truly alone in this abandoned place, or is something more sinister lurking in the shadows? Fear creeps into their hearts as they try to rationalize what they are seeing. Could it be possible that someone else is in the resort with them? Or are these footprints the result of something supernatural, something beyond human comprehension, As they debate the meaning of the footprints, the bathroom's silence is interrupted by a strange noise, a low whisper that seems to echo through the dirty tiled walls. The friends exchange glances, their eyes wide with fear, as they try to locate the source of the disturbing sound. But before they can investigate further, the noise disappears, leaving them with nothing but the sound of their own racing heartbeats. What else does this abandoned resort hold in its dark recesses? Will they be able to unravel the mystery before it's too late? The answer remains shrouded in shadows, waiting to be revealed. As the friends try to catch their breath after the fright of the red footprints, one of their walkie-talkies starts emitting static. They exchange nervous glances, the sharp sound cutting through the silence of the abandoned bathroom like a razor. With trembling hands, they lift the walkie-talkie and begin to hear a series of strange noises, indistinct murmurs, and distorted laughter that seem to echo from somewhere within the resort. Every whispered word feels like a promise of imminent danger, a threat whispered by the sinister winds of the past. Cold sweat trickles down the friends' backs as they desperately try to decipher what they are hearing. Could these be remnants of voices from other explorers lost in the resort? Or is something darker and more sinister moving in the shadows, playing with their tormented minds? The distorted sound continues for a few agonizing moments before disappearing as abruptly as it began. The friends exchange anxious glances, fear rooted in their hearts like a seed of despair. As they try to gather their thoughts, a question echoes in their minds. What else does this abandoned resort have in store for them? Will they be able to survive the horrors that lie ahead? The answer remains lost in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. With the echoes of the strange noises still ringing in their ears, one of the friends, Jackson, decides to recount his own frightening experience. His trembling lips tell the story of how, while exploring one of the resort's bungalows, he was chased by a shadowy figure, an older woman with vacant eyes and an expression of pure malice. He describes how he ran desperately through the dark corridors, the sound of his own footsteps echoing in his ears, as the woman pursued him relentlessly. He explains how, amidst the confusion and panic, he lost his walkie-talkie and flashlight, leaving him vulnerable in the oppressive darkness of the abandoned resort. The other friends listen intently, their eyes wide with terror as Jackson's story unfolds before them. They feel a shiver down their spines as they imagine the terror he must have felt, fleeing for his life in the resort's relentless darkness. As Jackson finishes his tale, a heavy silence hangs over the group, broken only by the distant sound of their own racing heartbeats. What else does this cursed place hold for them? Will they be able to escape the grips of the surrounding terror? The answer remains hidden in the shadows, waiting to be revealed. As the group resumes their journey through the suffocating darkness of the abandoned resort, a sense of unease wraps around them like a sinister mist. Every sound, every shadow, feels like a potential threat, leaving them tense and alert with each step. They exchange nervous glances, the feeling of being watched weighing on them like an oppressive blanket. Each shadow, each furtive movement in the darkness, makes their hearts race with fear and paranoia. The air is thick with a palpable electricity, as if the very resort is humming with a sinister energy. Each corridor seems darker than the last, each abandoned room more menacing than the one before. As they continue forward, they catch fleeting glimpses of figures in the darkness, indistinct shapes that vanish as quickly as they appeared. Their footsteps echo through the empty corridors, accompanied by the sound of their own rapid breaths. Terror creeps into their hearts as they try to find a way out of this nightmare labyrinth. Are they truly alone in this cursed place? Or is something more sinister lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike when they least expect it? With each step taken in the darkness, the feeling that something terrible is lurking just around the corner intensifies. What more does this abandoned resort have in store for them? Will they be able to escape before it's too late? The answer remains enshrouded in shadows, waiting to be uncovered. As the friends continue their harrowing journey through the abandoned resort, a sense of imminent danger hangs over them like a sinister shadow. Every dark corner, every abandoned room, seems to hide dark secrets and unseen threats. It's then that they encounter a solitary figure, half hidden by the shadows, cloaked in an aura of darkness and mystery. They exchange nervous glances, fear rooted in their hearts as they try to discern whether the figure is a threat or merely an innocuous presence. With hearts pounding faster, they cautiously approach, their minds swirling with speculations and theories about who or what might be before them. Could it be the drug addict they heard about, or something much worse? As they draw closer, the figure is revealed to be a human, fragile and solitary, with tired eyes and an expression marked by suffering. They exchange cautious words, trying to determine if the stranger represents a threat or is simply seeking shelter in the abandoned resort. But before they can learn more, the figure fades into the shadows, leaving them with nothing but the echoes of their own accelerated breaths. They exchange worried glances, fear pulsing through their veins like an erratic heartbeat. What else does this cursed place hold for them? Are they truly alone in this relentless darkness? Will they be able to uncover the mysteries of the abandoned resort before it's too late? The answer remains cloaked in shadows, waiting to be discovered. As the friends advance through the abandoned resort, they are haunted by visions of disturbing events from the past. The walls seem to whisper dark secrets, while faded photographs recount stories of pain and tragedy. They encounter locked rooms, hiding dark secrets waiting to be revealed. Each door they open uncovers a new layer of horror, a new piece of the sinister puzzle that is the resort's past. As they continue their journey, they are haunted by visions of ghosts and dark apparitions that seem to defy reality itself. They wonder if they are losing their minds, if the terror surrounding them is beginning to affect their fragile sanity. But they press on, driven by the need to uncover the secrets of the abandoned resort, to find answers to the mysteries that haunt them. They know they cannot turn back, that they cannot give up now, no matter how terrible what they find becomes. And so, they plunge deeper into the oppressive darkness of the resort, each step bringing them closer to the terrifying truth that awaits in the shadows. What else will they find in this cursed place? Will they be able to survive the horrors that await them? The answer remains lost in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. As the friends advance through the abandoned resort, the feeling that something sinister is following them intensifies. Every sound, every shadow, seems to be an imminent threat, ready to strike at any moment. Suddenly, they hear fast, heavy footsteps behind them, echoing through the resort's empty corridors like a macabre drum. Their hearts pound in their chests, their minds whirling with panic as they try to escape whatever is pursuing them. They run desperately, stumbling over debris and wreckage as they try to find a way out of this nightmare labyrinth. But no matter where they turn, no matter how fast they run, the danger always seems to be one step ahead. And then, just when they think they are about to escape, they come face to face with a horrifying sight. A shadowy figure, half hidden by the shadows, its eyes glowing with a demonic light. They know they cannot escape, that they are trapped in this deadly snare. With hearts pounding faster than ever, they brace themselves for the final confrontation, ready to fight for their lives against the evil that surrounds them. They know they cannot back down, that they cannot give up, no matter how terrible the foe before them is. And so, with courage and determination, they face the terror that haunts them, ready to uncover the truth behind the abandoned resort, no matter the cost. What else will they find in this cursed place? Will they be able to survive the horrors that await them? The answer remains lost in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. As the friends prepare to confront the terror that surrounds them, They plunge into the final showdown, each movement calculated and each action determined to uncover the truth behind the abandoned resort. The air is heavy with an intense electricity, as if the very place is vibrating with the energy of the evil that inhabits it. They fight against the shadows that surround them, each step of the battle a desperate struggle for survival. The sound of their gasping breaths echoes through the empty corridors, blending with the sound of their own screams of terror and determination. As the battle unfolds, they find themselves surrounded by dark figures and sinister specters, each representing a different facet of the nightmare that envelops them. They fight with all their might, each blow an expression of their determination to overcome the evil that surrounds them. And then, when it seems all is lost, when it seems there is no hope of escaping the nightmare that engulfs them, a light shines at the end of the tunnel. They find an exit, a chance to escape the terror that traps them in this cursed place. With hearts pounding with relief and gratitude, they run through the exit, leaving behind the abandoned resort and the horrors that inhabit it. They know the battle may be over, but the truth behind the abandoned resort remains obscure, waiting to be discovered by others brave enough to face the evil that lurks in the shadows. And so, with one last look back, they set off in search of a fresh start, determined to leave behind the terror that haunted them and to find the peace they so deserve. What else they will find on their journey is unknown, but one thing is certain: their courage and determination will carry them through any challenge they face. Discover a new world of emotions and suspense by subscribing to our channel now. Join a community of brave and curious individuals seeking to explore the limits of the human mind and dive into the depths of the unknown. By subscribing, you will not only have access to engaging stories and thrilling experiences, but you will also be part of a unique journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Subscribe now and start your own psychological adventure with us.